Welcome to Yoga for Health and Joy, our last class in the self-care yoga class series. So today, by request, we are going to do a restorative class. It's going to be nice and gentle and restorative. So we're going to hold the poses for quite a little while and just let our body deeply relax, let the muscles open, and feel the amazing benefits. It can be a little challenging sometimes to just slow down when your mind is awake and alert. It's one of the easiest things to do and one of the most challenging things to do. Meditating. We'll be meditating on our body and our breath. So please get your sit bones in, back, and apart. So your lower back can lift up and you get lots of length in your spine. Please draw your shoulders back. Lift up through your spine. Close your eyes. We'll begin by quieting the mind, bringing your loving awareness to your breath. Your body is your most intimate friend and ally in good times and challenging times. Your body never fails in its loyalty to you. And giving your body the support it needs, it knows how to heal itself. Take a few more longer, deeper breaths. Open your eyes. Put your hands on your shoulders. And inhale, bring your elbows closer together. Lift them up. Exhale, your elbows out and down. Feel your heart opening. Inhale, close together, up, out, and down. Do this a few more times. And then let your shoulders fall down away from your ears. Tilt your right earlobe towards your right shoulder. Let your head relax. We'll take a few breaths here, sending your breath to the long side of your neck to let those muscles release and let go. Inhale, come up, and to the other side. Send your exhale long side of your neck. Let your shoulders fall down away from your ear. Inhale, come up. And to the other side. Now this time you can place your hand on the side of your head and gently press the two together. Slow, deep breathing. Come on up. Left earlobe towards your left shoulder. Let gravity take both shoulders down to the earth, away from your ears. And then again, you can place your left hand on the side of your head. Gently press the two together. Inhale, come on up and lower your arm. And now give yourself a hug again. You deserve it. And then make some circles with your torso. We'll go one way. And go the other way. And come through center. So I have these nice chimes that I will chime when it's time to come out of some of the restorative poses. Please lay down on your back. You can set everything aside temporarily. Feel your shoulders anchored down on your mat. Feel your hips resting on your mat. Let your body be really heavy. Sink it down into the earth. And now I'm going to have you pick up your left. That arm is really heavy. All your limbs are heavy. Pick up your left arm just 1 inch. Rest it back down. Barely pick your left leg up 1 inch. Rest it down. Right leg up. Rest it down. And then your right arm just 1 inch. Rest it back down. See if you can pick up your head 1/2 of an inch. And rest it down. We're going to go back around the body. This time we'll start in the right arm. Imagine your limbs are really heavy and observe the sensations. Pick your right arm up 1 inch. Set it down. Left leg. I'm sorry, right leg. Set your right leg down. Pick up your left leg. Rest it down. Left arm, just barely pick it up, only 1 inch. Rest it down. Now, the back of your head, lengthen your neck, the back side of your neck. Now, I'm going to ask you to barely pick your head up. You're going to engage all the muscles and just pick it up just a quarter of an inch, just barely, barely, barely. Rest it down. Did you get a chance to feel all those big neck muscles get activated? One more time. Pick up your head a quarter of an inch, not even really picking it up. And then rest it down. And now bring your legs together. I'm going to have you stretch out in both directions. Take your arms out overhead from your heart. Stretch out through your arms, out from the top of your head, and squeeze your legs together. And now point your feet. And then feel, where do you feel this stretch? And now flex your feet from your heart. Stretch out through your legs, out through your heels. Slow, deep breathing. And now point your feet as you keep stretching in both directions. And flex again. Slowly bring your arms down along your side. Let your legs fall open. Pick up your right leg. Take your arms out like in a cactus pose. Feel your shoulders resting down. Feel your elbows resting down. And take your right hip all the way over as far as it will go comfortably. Maybe it'll go all the way down. Just get to it's comfortable here, and we'll stay here for a few breaths. And you can turn your head and look out over to the right. And then bring your right leg up. Take your right leg long. You can let it be sort of passive on this variation. Lift up your left leg, roll your left hip over your right hip. And you can take it to wherever it feels comfortable. You can rest it down on the floor, the block, or a pillow. You can turn your gaze out over to the left. Nice, gentle decompression of your spinal column. Inhale your left leg up and set it down. Now, please get your block. If you need to come up, you can roll to the side, use your arms up to seated, and then bring your blocks and your blanket so that they're in arm's reach. And lay back down and place one block under your sacrum, the place that feels nice and supportive. Yeah, and let your shoulders come down. And we're going to stay here for a few minutes here, so make sure you feel nice and comfortable. You can leave your arms out along your side with the palms up, or if you'd like, place your hands on your belly. Close your eyes. Another option is you can bring your knees closer together, have them kiss each other, and take your feet a teeny bit further apart. So restorative poses, just let the props help us. Let the muscles relax, release. Let your whole body rest. So your body's capacity for self-healing is optimized. Your body is never failing in its loyalty to you. And its desire to keep you healthy and strong, resilient. Push down through your feet, lift your hips up, take the block out, and set your back down on the mat. Now put your hands right by your hip crease on your thighs. Push your thighs away and take your lower back down to the mat. This gives your back traction. Get space between the vertebrae, all the vertebrae, and then release. We'll do Supta Baddha Konasana. So take the soles of your feet together. Let your legs fall open. Rest your blocks underneath your thighs, close to your knees. Or if you don't have blocks, you could use a pillows. So take the blocks just to where you get a nice stretch, not too much, not too little. And same thing, palms up along your side, and just you're receiving the benefits of your practice. Or lovingly place your hands on your belly to connect a little deeper with your torso and your body. Close your eyes. can be a little uneasy sometimes, keeping your mind alert and your body relaxed when you're not trying to fall asleep. But these restorative poses have tremendous benefit to let your muscles and tendons and ligaments let go of daily stress that builds up tension or tightness. We'll stay here for another minute. You can, in this pose or any pose, move it around a little bit. Any pose, take your feet a little further apart, a little closer to, further away from your torso, a little closer to the torso, or adjust your props so the pose feels even better. Reach your hands down to the outsides of your knees. Inhale, bring your legs back up together. Slowly roll to your right side and come up to seated pose. Going to do a supported Ballastana. So take your knees apart, touch your big toes together. And right in front of you, place a blanket or pillow or blankets and pillows and bring them close in between your legs here. Just adjust everything for your body and then lean forward. Turn your head to the side and relax. Ballastana. This is also considered a pose of offering. Maybe you can contemplate some of the gifts you have in your life, some of your talents. And the ways that you share them with those around you, near and far. Let your heart melt towards the earth. Take a few more slow, deep breaths. This is more of a passive back stretch. And slowly come on up. Scoot your props towards the top of your mat. We're going to do a sleeping pigeon pose. Pigeon pose, Ekapada Rajakapatasana. It's easier if you can say it. Repeat after me, Ekapada Rajakapatasana. That's the Sanskrit name. Eka is one, Pada is foot, Rajakapatasana is pigeon. So come to all fours. And then take your right knee forward, closer to your right hand. Slide your left leg back. And here, you can take your knee further out to make it more comfortable. You can take it closer in, or you can do the previous pose we just did. Similar. So here, take your blanket and your pillows closer in. Rest your chest down, rest your head down. And then you can place the top of your left foot down. And here your hips will open with the support of gravity and your weight. That the emotional stress we hold in our hips. Find a place where you can just feel with your exhale little releases. Close your eyes. Melt your heart towards the earth. So your back is long. You're not rounding your back in an effort and over-efforting. So let your heart sink. Let your chest sink to your blanket. Slowly come on up. Turn your head to the other side. Make any adjustments you need to. Use your arms to lift you up to all fours. Maybe you want to slide your blanket forward a little bit to bring your left knee to your left ankle, left knee to your left wrist, and then walk your right leg back, press the top of your right foot down, and lengthen your spine out over your blanket, your pillow. Turn your head to one side. Let your hips be heavy. Let your heart sink towards the earth. Slowly lift yourself part way up and turn your head to the other side. Slowly come on up. And then take your legs straight out in front of you. And you're going to have, I want you to have your sit bones up so your thighs can fall down. And we're going to do Paschimottanasana, just a forward fold right out over the legs. So you can stack your blanket up on your thighs for a nice thigh rooting. You can get 1 block, 2 blocks. And you're rooting your thighs down. And then lean forward. And you can make pillow with your hands and rest your head down here. And we'll stay here in this nice grounding pose. Turn your head to one side. So this is a very good way to calm your nervous system. With all that's going on in the world, it's very important that we acknowledge our nervous system. Sometimes there's things, it's activated in an unconscious way. if we consciously ground our energy, ground our thighs, ground our legs, slow down, slow our body and slow our breath, we can help renew our nervous system. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. If you have your head turned, please turn it to the other side. And lift your torso up. Set your yoga toys, blankets and pillows to the side. You can still stay seated on with your sit bones on your prop there and cross your legs. Sit nice and tall with your back straight. And I'm going to share with you a very calming, healing breath pattern, pranayama pattern. And this is especially good if you're ever having trouble falling asleep. Actually, the other night it happened to me. And I thought, I'm lying there, and said, wow, what about the breath work that you teach others? So I did it, and I swear within three or four breaths, I was asleep. This is just so powerful. The pattern is inhale to the count of 4 through your nose. And we do breath retention to the count of 7. And then we exhale through our mouth to the count of 8. And then we'll repeat it a few times here. So I'll talk you through it the first time and then let you do it. Big inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through your mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Big inhale through your nose. 2, 3, 4. Hold for 7. Slowly exhale through your mouth. 8. Continue. Two more cycles. You can open your eyes. That long exhale helps to activate your parasympathetic nervous system to calm you down. Our breath is our most powerful healing modality we have. I learned that this breath pattern from Dr. Andrew Wild. I went to a live presentation, and he said that he traveled all around the world on every continent looking for the most powerful healing modalities that each continent had. Herbs, nuts, seeds, foods, potions. And the conclusion is our breath is our most powerful healing modality. We can use it for everything, anything. Okay. So that's a good one. So bring your feet in front of you. Give yourself a hug around your shins, and now exhale and round your back. Let me give your back a little massage here. Inhale, arch. Shoulders back, heart lifts. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch, feel it vertebrae by vertebrae. Round again. And arch. Okay, so now we're going to do another one, supine, laying down. So set your props to the side. And for this one, optimally, you're going to use 2 blocks. Now, if you don't have 2 blocks, you can set your blanket up straight back behind you, right back behind you, and lay down on the blanket. You want to roll it as tight as you can, like that, and put the pillow behind you. If you don't have two blocks, you make a blanket roll just like this, and then put the pillow on the end of it. Okay. Otherwise, we're going to do a nice passive chest opener, upper thoracic spine opener. So bend your legs, and then slowly start taking your forearms down and put that block right in between your shoulder blades, your thoracic spine, your upper back. And then lean back, reach back for the other block and place it right underneath your head. You want to have your neck long, so tuck your chin in. And here, if you ever need to do any adjustments, maybe you want an extra block or extra blanket or pillow on this block so that your neck is long and your chin is slightly tucked. And then bring your arms out along your side. You know you got the pose right when it feels right. Maybe you need to move the block closer towards your neck. Oftentimes, people put it down too far. So you want to have it in your upper back. You can stay with your legs bent, or you can let your legs fall open. Close your eyes here once you're comfortable. And gravity takes your shoulders down, opens them up, opens up your chest. As the block gives you acupressure right in your upper back, the part of your back where it's hard to get at. It's hard to really touch unless you're really limber. Close your eyes, rest your awareness in the flow of your breath. You can adjust your block a little, front or back. Return to your breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Open your eyes. Bring your arms closer to your torso. Lift up your head, tuck your chin in. Lead with your heart to come on up. And then our last pose is going to be legs up the wall, the Viparini Karwani. Another very calming pose. This pose, legs up the wall, is the prescription for anyone who has insomnia. So you can bring your blanket up close to the wall, lay down on your blanket. You can bring a pillow nearby. Pillow is basically, you want to always, even when you fall asleep, you want to have your chin slightly tucked. This calms your mind. If your chin is up and your head is back, it sort of activates your brain. And so we want to calm it now. So bring your feet, your tush right up alongside the wall, pretty close as feels comfortable. As close as you can. If your hamstrings are nice and open. If your hamstrings are tight, scoot your butt further away. And then spin your legs around, put them up the wall. And then you can lay down on a blanket. Or just put your head on a blanket. Or you don't have to use a blanket at all. Just have your legs up the wall. Yogi's choice. Palms back on your belly. Or back out along your side. This pose has a whole list of health benefits. Also very calming to the system. It's good for headaches. Good to help regulate your blood pressure, whether it's high or low. Close your eyes. And with each exhale, let your body more deeply relax. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Bend one leg, push it into the wall, then the other. Scoot yourself left to right, straight out away from the wall. until you have plenty of room to roll to your right side. And then please keep your legs heavy as you use your arms to lift you up to seated. Please don't let your legs fling around after a nice calming yoga class. We get addicted to yoga, don't we? I am, because we can use it to be totally strengthening and energizing and warming. We can also use it to be very cooling and calming and relaxing and everything in between. So, join us again for another class. Bring your hands in front of your heart. From the love in my heart to the love in your heart. Namaste.